Hello guys, so I've been doing some construction and I'm actually almost done with getting level 70. I should be able to build just one more oak larder and that will be level 69. Wink wink. Um, and I am just going to get it to 70 so I can have my all skills at 70 plus. I still have crafting left, so that's what I'm going to do next, and I'm planning to get crafting to 80 just because I want at least 75 for the rings of slaying, and if I'm going to get 75 I might as well just get 80. And I fucked up there. But anyways, so I should be hitting 70 construction soon. The skill isn't too bad. It's really fast XP. It's also really click intensive. But one pointer I'll definitely give to you guys is bring all of your planks noted, and that way you don't have to click through quite as much dialogue, because normally to get him to go to the bank you have to talk through a whole bunch of dialogue. I'll just build one more of these and get these so I can show you. So for like 10 or 15 minutes what I was doing, you click this, go to the bank, then bring from something to the bank, go through all this stuff, and oak planks, and you have to type in the amount and everything. But if you use the planks on them, then you just go like this, you hit that, hit yes, type in some numbers, and then go like that, and you're done. So it's a lot faster, and it took me a while to realize that, and I actually did level 50 construction on my Skiller account without knowing that, which was really annoying. And I felt like there must have been some way to make it better, but I just didn't realize it, so I asked in the Hexus chat and got an answer, which was nice. Right guys, so I just hit 70 construction and I actually did miss it because the XP is so fast here. It's probably been about 15 minutes since my last recording when I got 69. I don't really know the exact XP rate, but I got from 61 to 70 within 2 hours, I think. So insanely fast XP. And that's 70 construction out of the way. I may or may not build a gilded altar. I probably won't unless I actually need it for prayer. But I think you can build one at this level. I'm not sure of that, but I think so. I don't really know. But anyways, that's that out of the way. I'm going to get back to rune crafting, and I'm going to start making enough money to get crafting out of the way, which is going to be level 80. And it's going to cost, I think, about 8 mil. But it's going to be kind of annoying because I'll have to buy the hides not all at once since they're pretty expensive, and most of the money you get back when you're reselling them. So like if I were to buy all of the hides at once, it would be like 50 mil, and then I sell them back for 42 mil. So I'm gonna have to do it a bit at a time unless I feel like doing a lot more rune crafting than I really need to get it out of the way. And then after crafting I may actually do some lava runes. I'm not sure. I'm gonna be close to 87 rune crafting, I think, and I really want to get 91 and stop making single nature runes, because single nature runes is really bad. I mean, you can be doing doubles at 91, and to max, if you do it with rune crafting, like to get the extra money, you're going to need to get probably 15 to 20 mil rune craft XP anyways. So I might as well just get the lava runes done. It's probably only going to cost me like 15 mil or so, and it just seems kind of inefficient to be doing single nature runes at this point. So I think I'm going to do crafting, and then I'm going to make enough money from rune crafting to get the rest of 91 done with lava runes, double the XP rate, so it'll be a lot faster and a lot easier, and then I'll be making double nature runes, which will be sick. Right guys, so I have decided that I'm going to save doing 80 crafting until after I get 91 rune crafting, just because it's more efficient for me to get 91 rune crafting ASAP than to put it off any longer. Just because of the fact that I'll be making double the money once I get to 91. So I'm just going to make enough money to get all the supplies I need for 91 rune crafting with lava runes, and then I'm going to start doing that. And right now it looks like I'm going to need about 5 mil GP to buy the extra stuff. I already have the S and the energy potions, obviously, so I need to buy earth runes, and I need to buy a lot of dual rings and binding necklaces and a little bit of astral runes, and in total it comes to about 5 mil. And right now I have 14k nats and 774k cash, so I need to make a bit more money. I think I'm gonna just misclick. I think I'm just going to make 20k nature runes and then start buying up the supplies for the lava runes, and that's gonna be pretty sweet. And it should take me about 40 hours from it's basically going to be 2 million XP at lava runes, which is going to take me about 40 hours, and normally with nature runes it would take me 80 hours, so it's half the time. And I'm like, if I did that making single nets, then I would make 22 mil, I think it is. And so by not doing that, I'm losing myself 22 mil and also spending 5 mil. So I'm losing myself actually and the S and energy potion. So I'm probably in total losing myself about 30 mil if if I had just kept doing single nature runes. But I'm saving myself 40 hours of rune crafting, and 40 hours of rune crafting double nature runes would be like, I think, almost 50 mil profit. So in the long run, I'm actually saving myself money and I'm saving myself a lot of time. So that's why I decided to do that and just skip crafting. I mean, I'm obviously still going to get 80 crafting, and eventually I plan to get 99, of course. But I'm going to save that for after 91 rune crafting, just because it's inefficient, and inefficient is never really a good thing. I would like to say a big thanks to a guy named Charles, that's his RuneScape name, and he has some videos on YouTube, and I'll link. I mean, he made a guide to lava rune crafting, and I think he's the only one that's made a decent guide to it, at least that I've found for old school, and it's quite helpful and it has a lot of really detailed info. So I'll link that guide in the description if any of you guys are curious. I think I may have done the math a little bit wrong on that last one. I was doing it for 40 hours and not 80 hours, but 80 hours of single nature runes is 45.6 mil profit about, and 40 hours of double nature runes is going to be close to 50 mil. So I'm still saving myself some money and a good amount of time. So that's why I'm choosing to do this, and in general it would be more efficient to just do lava runes all the way to 91 from whatever level. You can start them at level 23, so you'll be getting crazy XP from then. And you just make less profit to 99, but you'd save yourself a lot of time, and if you're going for max, basically, you're going to need to do a lot of post 99 rune crafting, probably get yourself to like 18 mil XP or whatever to actually make enough money to get all of your buyables done. So I mean, my long-term goal is to max, and I'm going to have to do a good amount of post 99 rune crafting if that's how I choose to make my money anyways, and if not, then I'm just saving myself time anyways. So that's why, and most of you guys will probably understand that, and it's going to be really interesting to be rune crafting at 50k XP an hour, because lava runes are never really a method that I realized existed until I started playing this game, and I didn't even really know that they existed until like a few months ago. And it's kind of crazy that they're that fast, and they're really not actually that expensive. I mean, there's something around 5 to 6 GP per XP, so getting 99 rune crafting at 50k an hour would cost you like 60 or 70 mil, which for people who stake or whatever that have lots of money, that's really not that bad. And it puts rune crafting somewhat similar to like agility. It's just that you're spending a lot of money also, and most people don't know about lava runes at all, so they don't really think about that as an option. But I mean, unless you have a really good method of making money, it's not really worth it to do lava runes past 91, just because rune crafting is the big money maker skill, and it makes you like 1.2, 1.3 mil an hour, even with nature runes as low as they are currently. So I've been crafting some binding necklaces just because I need them for rune crafting lava runes, and I just got 62 crafting without even realizing that I was close, so that's kind of cool. It's an extra little level added on, and that actually boosts me up to 1800 total. And now that's not actually 1800 because I have sailing, but it's 1780. But it's still kind of cool to see that 1800 right there. Alright guys, so I've pretty much got everything I need to get 91 rune crafting with lava runes, and I've been doing it for a couple hours now, I think it is, and it's very click intensive and it's pretty different than crafting nature runes, but it is really fast XP. As you can see, I have a bunch of dual rings, a bunch of earth runes, some astral runes, and binding necklaces, and I need to make a couple hundred more binding necklaces, but they're really difficult to buy, so I just bought emeralds, and even gold bars are really hard to buy, so I just bought gold ore, and I'm just going to smelt those and make the necklaces. I need like 200 more, and I should be good with those, and it's going pretty well. I am about to hit my next rune crafting level, which is awesome, and I'm not exactly sure what XP rate I'm getting right now, but I'm still getting accustomed to it. So overall, I like making nature runes better, but I'm still going to do this just because it's more efficient and it's much faster. More efficient and much faster, yes. They sort of go hand in hand. But here we go. There's 87 rune crafting. That is really cool. So 4 more big long levels until I can do double nature runes. And rune crafting is getting close to being my highest skill. It'll pass attack and defense pretty soon, and then just strength and hit points, and by the time I hit 91 rune crafting, I will be a runecraft peer. My highest skill will be runecrafting, which is pretty cool. So I've been trying to listen to some different music lately, and just today I discovered a new artist, and his name is DJ Zarfot. And one of his biggest hits is called Silence. And it's actually a really cool song. My favorite is actually a remix done by Logout, so I'm going to link that in the description for you guys to listen to. I actually really enjoy listening to it, and he makes some really quality music. So basically what lava rune crafting consists of is just going to the fire altar, and you need to make sure that you have 82 magic, and then you cast the magic imbue spell, which makes it so that you can craft combination runes without the need for talismans. Because normally to create combination runes, you take, like in this case, you would take a earth talisman and the earth runes to the fire altar, and then you'd create lava runes. And without the binding necklaces, you'd only get a 50% success rate. So without using the magic imbue spell and the binding necklaces, it's really bad. But with both of these, you have a 100% success rate, and you just need to use 1-to-1 earth rune to create the lava runes along with essence. So it's not nearly as bad. And I'm messing up a lot because I'm commentating, so I apologize for that. If it gets too bad, I may just record some clips separately and just record audio over them later, because I am still getting used to this. It was pretty easy to commentate over crafting nature runes just because I'd done them a lot more. But doing these is a bit more difficult. And see, what I do, I got this directly from Charles's guide, but what I do is I wait for both the large and giant pouches to degrade, and then I NPC contact the Dark Mage, and I don't actually bother running to the Abyss just because it's faster to do it this way. And he repairs them after just 2 dialogues, which is really nice. And you can just get that done real quick. And basically, you are going to be losing a good, well, not a ton of money, but a decent amount of money doing this, because you need to use the earth runes, and lava runes are basically unsaleable because nobody uses them really unless you can get like a really low price for them. And I just don't think anyone really buys them. I haven't really checked, but I wasn't expecting to actually be able to sell these at all. So if you do 99 here, you'll just have like over 1 million lava runes sitting in your bank. But I guess it's kind of cool anyways. But basically what you do is you just need binding necklaces, dual rings, pure S, and super energies. And you don't actually need nearly as many super energies as you do for nature rune crafting, just because you spend a lot more time banking and crafting runes than running when you're doing lava runes, because the fire altar is so close to the teleport. And what I always do is I cast magic imbue right before I get into the mysterious runes, because you can cast it without interrupting your flow, I guess, of going into the runes. And then what's interesting about, oh god, I keep misclicking and making fire runes instead. But what's interesting about combination runes is that there's no delay after you craft. So you can craft and immediately empty your pouches and craft again and immediately teleport, which makes it a lot faster. And that's one of the reasons why it's really good XP, besides the fact that you just they're 10.5 experience per essence, and nature runes are 9 XP per essence, and obviously nature runes you have to run a lot further to get to the altar. So that's why lava runes are so good as far as XP. And I don't really know why they've been so like unknown, because you never heard about people making lava runes basically until 07 came out, as far as I knew. I'm not saying that I like know everything, but I just never heard of that. Like none of the YouTube channels you ever saw people doing it or anything like that. But it's existed for quite a long time, so it's kind of odd to me since it's such a fast XP training method. And 99 will only cost you like 60 or 70 mil, and you'll be getting it within what, like 260 hours, I think, because it's a 50k per hour. So that's really not a lot of time at all for getting 99 rune crafting in this game anyways, and it only costs you 60-70 mil. So it's really a pretty good method, and especially doing it until level 91, it's completely worth it, because it'll just save you so much time, and post 91 you'll be getting lots of money. Right guys, so I just finished making all of the binding necklaces that I should need. I have 557, and I think that's going to be enough. And I was only a couple of thousand experience off of a magic level actually, so I figured I'd just superheat a little bit more, and it should be this one. And there we go, it's 87 magic, which is actually really good because I can use Catherby teleport now, which is really good for farming, especially herb runs, because you can get to Catherby really easily. And also when I'm on looters, I can get to Camelot and places like that really easily. So basically, since level 80 magic, I haven't actually trained magic at all, like intentionally. I've just used it, and most of it's come from killing Rex a bazillion times. Basically, I got to level 86, and then the last level has just been from random stuff like this. Alright, so I think that's about all for this video. It's been quite a long video, actually. I'm kind of surprised. I just sort of am stringing random clips together. But that's about all I have for you guys for today. I'm just switching on my lunars again so I can go back to runecrafting, because I had to switch to regular magics to superheat, and I just added some random person. But anyways, thanks a lot for watching, guys, and I hope you have enjoyed this video. As always, please leave a like if you like the video, and subscribe if you want to see more, and I'll see you guys next time.